Can restart. Hi, okay, so we'll be looking at the nutrient film technique, the NFT system. Remember, that was one of the things I explained in one of the lectures where I talked about the different types of hydroponic system. So here we have a small NFT system, which you can also construct in the house on your own. I remember when I was explaining, I said, it is like right now, it is not obvious. It is not obvious, but the way this channel has been made is such that from, I don't know if you can come close. So basically, here we have the pumping machine. So the pumping machine we are using here is can come closer, I can show very well. Is a submersible pumping machine that can stay inside the water. So from here, we have the water being pumped into a poly pipe. Now the way we have done this is the water comes in from one channel and it flows in, enters this channel, goes down, enter the next channel, goes there, goes down, enter the next channel. So invariably what we have done is this side is blocked so that when the water gets here, it can flow down to this point. From here, the water comes down here. It's a one-way channel, then it flows, gets there, goes down, flows. So right here now you can see, I don't know if there is water already at this junction. So you have water at every junction, then the water comes out to this point. So this is the simple NFT system, a nutrient film technique. Then of course we also put it on a timer. Now with this, let me explain. So earlier in one of the videos we were talking about the fact of how close you can plant. Now you notice here, tomatoes have been put in here. Now because tomatoes require space to grow, that is why they are skipping a space to plant. But if we decide to introduce lettuce, we can have lettuce on every hole, or things like parsley. But if you want to grow cabbage, you are not going to take them this close. Also, the space between this and this is also a limiting factor on the kind of plant you can grow. So I am not going to put tomato plant here or pepper here. Why? Because the vertical space for them to grow is not big enough for them to get to full maturity. I hope that makes sense. So when you are constructing your NFT system, it is important to take note of first, the space between one hole and the next hole should be exactly that needed that this plant can grow sideways. This space between this and this is not this space. It's actually half of this space, half of this space for this plant to grow. The same way, half of this space, half of this space. Because this plant will grow, this will grow. So this space in between is shared, this space in between is shared. And you can see the roots of the plant coming out step by step. You can see the roots. So it's not like, oh, there is something inside. So as long as this water continues to flow, the plant is fine. And in this NFT system, because the nutrient source, because where the nutrient is coming from is open, this allows for continual aeration. So we do not need anything like air pump or air stone to aerate this nutrient solution. So in this small space, I know we have about 90 holes. So which means in a small space like this, you can actually grow 90 vegetable plants. So imagine if you have a system like this on a plot of land, how many plants you can grow as vegetables. So this is your NFT system. So for those that want to go into commercial growing, you need to first and foremost, decide, one, what kind of plants do I want to grow? Because your choice of plants will determine the spacing, will determine the size of the PVC pipe you are going to use. If you grow something like cucumber here, cucumber being a ropey plant, yes, it will grow, but the roots will jam lock inside this place over time, and the plant will not begin to suffocate. So it's important to know what kind of plants do I want to grow. What kind of roots do I expect? Will it be so much? If yes, then that will determine the size of the PVC pipe. Two, the type of plant to determine the spacing, as well as the height, the vertical height distance you are going to be giving. I hope that makes sense. So this is for NFT growers. Also, how many plants you are going to have on your system would also determine the size of your reservoir. You don't want to be changing nutrient every day or every one week or every two days. You want to be sure that your nutrient tank can last for a very long time. Here we have the deep water culture that I've explained before. So in here again you have tomatoes. So here, when I open, you notice there is an air stone inside, because unlike this, the plant does not have access, or the water has no way to get its own oxygen. And you can see the roots. So you can see the plant, the roots are already coming out. You can see the white root already coming out. So this is deep water culture. And what is used to hold the plant in place, in case you are wondering, these are palm kernel shells. So these are palm kernel shells. These are palm kernel shells. And here, like what you are doing at home, I also have interns living on our farm who are also doing the same work you are doing at home. So they decided to start their nursery directly on top of the container. Notice there is no water. So they are growing mustard, lavender, lettuce, iceberg lettuce, sage, and mustard again. Okay, I think different things. Oregano, cilantro. Okay, that was iceberg lettuce. This is lettuce saladine. Then Swiss chard, oregano. So they are using rock wool the same way they are using palm kernel shells to hold the plant in place. Now notice, because of aeration, that is why they added extra holes, which they are still going to have to increase, because by the time the plant starts growing, this aeration would not be enough for exchange of gases. So here we have the deep water culture. This is a raft system, and here you have your NFT. And remember, I said before, for commercial growers, this is the most appropriate. This is the most appropriate, then followed by this. For commercial, unless you are doing fish farming and you want to do aquaponics, this may not be so easy for commercial growing. I hope this makes sense. In subsequent videos, we'll discuss other areas that you need to take note of. Then please also send in your questions so that I can answer your questions in form of a video. I'll pack all the questions together, discuss the answers to the questions. If need be, show you maybe examples of farms while explaining the answers to your questions. Have a great day.